We mentioned in the last video that Sheffield United have been one of the best back teams, if not the best back team of the anti-post portfolio thus far. But Mike, Portsmouth have been another one really well supported, and they're the 6-1 favourites to win League Two this term.
Yeah, they've been popular. Bury, Luton. I mean, you can make a case out for a whole host of teams in League Two.
I'm sure you could.
But yeah, Portsmouth suddenly, I think people have seen that the off-the-field problems are behind them. They're a massive club. They can get 16,000 every week. They've signed Craig Westcar from Walsall. I think he'll be tremendous at this level. I think he scored 14 for Walsall last season. 16-1 top scorer. I know you like your top scorers, Jack.
Oh yes.
So Pompey for me. 6 is a bit short now, but I'm happy with the South Coast boys.
I think Bury were probably the best back team, weren't they, at the start of
bigger prices
first came out. But
well, we put them in at 16 and it was knocked off the boards, wasn't it, that one?
You still don't like them though?
I mean, fair enough, they did well last season in the second half of the season. Ryan Lowe's come in from Tranmere, but he's 35 now, he's been around. Daniel Nardiella will be the other striker, but I just can't see why they are so short compared to other teams. Other teams that double the odds of them, and on paper, to me, are no worse. So,
well, we've both said the same thing about Luton as well. It's hard to see why they're so short, really. I mean,
you boys had it right off last year. You had
we backed them last year.
Them.
Obviously, 101 points.
We were real Luton fans last year, but that was down to Andre Gray. And now he's gone.
$500,000 to Brentford.
The main striker in pre-season has been Cullen, who we backed for top goal scorer last year, and he barely played. So if he wasn't good enough for the conference, I don't know why he's going to be.
Alex Wall as well, they're relying on him. He went out on loan to Dartford, didn't get a look in last year. Paul Benson, again, he's seen better years. Yeah. I thought Luton would have addressed the striking problem, but in fairness to them, they have done well pre-season. I put a line through them because of the great thing.
The single prices.
And people think because they're a big club, they're too short. You can't put it Luton.
Right, so yeah, Mike the value hunter Triffitt must be striking again. They're nothing at single prices, double prices. Shrewsbury fair enough at 10, but I'll let you talk wax lyrical about York at 12s.
Yeah, I mean, there's been we managed to get some 20 York early on. To be honest with York, they've lost the goalkeeper's gone back to Charlton. They've lost 2 good defenders, but we have brought other people in. Jack Hyde up front as well, who's 16-1 for top striker. He's coming from Barnet. I do like him. I think he'll be good up front. Wes Fletcher, the ex-Burnley guy, player. Injured at the moment. As soon as he comes back, he'll be good. I think we'll have a good season. We look at top 7 club. We're 15-8 actually to finish in the top 7. Whether we've got that extra class and squad depth to actually be title winners remains to be seen. But 16-1 York look a good each way bet.
Not 6 to 12 to
12 with us, but plenty 16
around. Oh, I see. 11 to 12 to be promoted. Would that be the tickle rather than top 6? You've got to go in.
Well, I mean, I have to say top 7 for me. I'm very optimistic. I'm very confident we will be in the top 7. So I'll take the 15-8 because that will happen.
True, Paul. Anything at bigger prices?
Nothing's really jumping out at me in the outright market. I quite like Cheltenham to be relegated. I think there's some 10s about. We'll try to duck them a bit of 7s, but I think they'll struggle this year. I mean, they were in the playoffs a couple of years ago. They've done nothing since. They are a small club, really. I mean, same with Exeter. Shambles down at St James's Park at the moment. The centre half just joined Forest Green. I think those two will, Exeter and Cheltenham are probably the 2 alternatives to the regulars like Accrington and Morecambe, aren't they, really? So I think 6 Exeter and is it 10 Cheltenham for relegation? 7s we are Cheltenham, but there's 10s about.
Paul keeps them on side, he knows. Yeah, so I've got to give a good word to Burton. I think really cracking season last year. You think top 7 in League 2, Paul clear of the rest. They kept Billy Key 20-1 to be top goal scorer. He's got 13, I think, goals last term, but missed a few ones for injuries. Cracking price at 20s. Burton 4-1 to be promoted and 16s to go up.
That 4's been popular actually. I think we're top price at 4, so that has been popular. And they are a consistent team, Burton. They're one of a number of teams who could be knocking on the door, couldn't they? So
with everything, they've just got to keep the right players fit at the right time. But nothing to warm. I'm going to put a Burton lads 16s. You're gonna pay anything to win?
Well, I'm sticking with Portsmouth to win it, and York for me 15-8 for the top 7.
Paul?
I'm just going to stick with Cheltenham to be relegated. I can see why Mike's put York up, but probably 12s is a bit too short now.
And before we go, Mike is the second most knowledgeable man in non-league football. How do you know? So, Mike, have you got anything for us? You had like 4 out of the 5 lower league titles last year.
The conference looks wide open. It looks more open than the Championship.
Will you need a wheel, Barrow?
Conference North, Barrow backed off the board 16 with some rival firms.
Did you take the 16?
Managed a small bet at 16. They're now generally 9 to 4.
Be the price.
They look on paper the best squad, but Harrogate and Guiseley are strong in that league. It's a 2-horse race in the Conference South, incidentally. Ebbsfleet and Bromley. So if you take 6 Bromley, the bigger prize. And Kettering, further down the league as well, in the Southern Central. Grab any 2 to 1. They're very good things. Kettering will win.
He does know he's non-league football, and we hopefully have a few winners for you there. Cheers.